What would you do if your favourite group suddenly stopped all its activities for 3 months and there was a chance they would never return? Well, that's what fans of Korean-Japanese group aizwan had to deal with at the end of 2019, after the group became embroiled in a vote-rigging scandal related to the idol survival show that gave them their start. It would have been all too easy for everyone to just lose interest, to go and support another group. But not aizwan, that's the name given to its fans by the group. No, their love has arguably only increased. So what makes aizwan so special? After all, this is a group born from a talent show that didn't even exist until the end of 2018, and even has its ending already written, as aizwan's contract will expire during the first half of 2021, when the group will disband. Let me help you understand what it is about aizwan. Let's start at the beginning. aizwan came to life after the 12 members won the Mnet Idol Survival Show Produce 48 in 2018. But don't think they're just another forgettable talent show group. Don't think of aizwan as a K-pop group either, as while 9 members are Korean, 3 are Japanese, and their songs will appeal to fans of both genres. The group's Japanese members are Honda Hitomi, Miyawaki Sakura and Yabuki Nako. And all 3 held positions in AKB48 and HKT48 prior to going to Produce 48. Sakura was already very well known in Japan, having been part of the Senbatsu, or the featured lineup, for AKB songs including Kokoro no Placard and as centre for Kimi wa Melody. She also acted, released a photo book and placed 3rd in the 2018 AKB48 general election. And that's like a popularity contest for active idols. Nako and Hitomi were active in the same groups at around the same time. Nako was also popular through her activities as an idol, a model and as an actress, and took 9th position in the 2018 AKB48 general election, but she never performed as centre. Hitomi gathered plenty of attention as a member of AKB48's Teammate, but was probably the least well known of the 3 eventual winners from Japan. All 3 did stand together though, with Sakura as centre in the 54th AKB48 single No Way Man, which was released just before they suspended their 48 group activities to concentrate on aizwan. The 3 Japanese winners joined 9 Korean winners: Jan Won-young, Kang Hae-won, Jo Yuri, Chae Yena, Kwon Yoon-bi, Kim Chae-won, Lee Chae-yeon, An Yoo-jin and Kim Min-jun to become aizwan. The Korean members were less experienced than the Japanese members, but all had been training hard for several years before Produce 48 aired, as part of their respective management companies. There are multiple agencies managing the Korean members of aizwan, including Starship Entertainment, Willim Entertainment and Stone Music Entertainment. And it's not unusual for singers to join from a very early age, train hard, and then debut in a group that's run by another agency. All very confusing and a subject for a different time. Pitched as a global group with ambitions of performing all around the world, aizwan connects the world of J-pop and K-pop and has the power to spread the joy of idols internationally. For me, it was everything I wanted, a group that blended the wider international appeal of K-pop with the cuter, more interactive world of J-pop idols. This approachability, combined with their energy, the masses of activity and the excellent songs, showed aizwan was making the most of the opportunity it had been given. And it was about to get better, as the group's first album, Bloom Eyes, was announced for November 2019. And that's when everything went completely wrong. Between November 2019 and February 2020, the world around aizwan fell apart. A scandal over vote rigging in the Mnet talent shows Produce 48 and Produce X meant IZOne's activities were suspended. The album was delayed without a new release date, the official Twitter account stayed quiet, and the movie was shelved. Through no fault of its own, IZOne had been silenced. All this, of course, was barely a year into the group's existence, and unable to communicate with fans, IZOne's future seemed very uncertain, especially when the winning group from the other show involved in the scandal, X1, was disbanded. If interest in the group waned, then there was a chance IZOne would suffer a similar fate. But it wasn't like that. I watched the fandom come together, vocally supporting a group that for actual legal reasons had to stay silent every day for months. Just to reiterate, this is a group not with decades of history, but a little over 1 year. Yet it had made such a strong impression that fans, me included, weren't going to give up that easily.
오늘은 단발한 채원이가 시작! 우리가 누구?
In February 2020, IZOne came back, and it was worth the wait. It's a cliche, but you don't skip one track on the Bloom Eyes album, which builds on IZOne's synth-heavy, upbeat sound while introducing even more of the members' individual talents, from some startling choreography to even writing lyrics to one of the songs. Commercially, it was huge. There was a record-breaking 184,000 sales on the first day and 356,000 in the first week. But of course, none of this could go smoothly. A new twist of fate meant IZOne's comeback happened at the time the world was falling victim to the coronavirus pandemic, meaning any concerts, handshakes, live events or international concerts were once more put on hold. Yet again, this hasn't stopped them. In June, the third EP, Oniric Diary, was released and immediately outsold Bloom Eyes and has since gone on to collect 6 awards. IZOne has even managed to perform internationally as part of the virtual K-Contact Con held online in June. IZOne started out by winning a talent show and entering a world hardly lacking in talented girl groups. Already difficult odds. And that's without enduring a potentially career-ending 3-month enforced hiatus and then coming back in the worst global pandemic in 100 years. Forget the fans supporting them through this time. The fortitude needed by the members to continue through all of this is way more admirable. For a group with an expiry date, the hand that it has been dealt seems especially cruel. And while WizOne called for the group to be made permanent in 2021, it's unclear whether any extension will actually happen. In a way, this knowledge makes the relationship between WizOne and the group more special. And I feel it connects WizOne together in a unique way too. Supportive, welcoming, protective, and truly passionate about the group, I'm proud to be a small part of it. So what's my message to you at the end of all of this? Simple. Listen to IZOne, join WizOne in supporting the group, and embrace the concept of love what you have while you have it. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to Slope Club for giving me the opportunity to share my IZOne love on its channel. I've had fun making this, so if you want to come and say hi and perhaps chastise me for my pronunciation of the Korean members' names I practiced, really, you can find me on Twitter at Andy Boxall, and while you're there, go see at Slope Club as well. Thanks again, and see you soon.